Hello, hi guys. My name is Christine and I'm live from Gloucester. It's 0 degrees here today, so it's really cold. Um, so guys, today we have a new topic and it's lovely to have you back, Arush. Today's topic is, what is the one thing that lifts you up every time you fall? So I'm interested in knowing what this is, and also to for you to share an experience and share a story, and also, what is it that makes you fall? What is it that gets you to that state? So I'd love to hear from you all. So let's start with Arush. Arush, we've not heard from you in a while. Arush?
Yes, ma'am.
So Arush, can you introduce yourself to everyone and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Arush Kumar. I study in class 5F. My
Mhm.
school name is Delhi Public School, University, Kolkata. And my favorite hobbies are playing, singing, and dancing. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so Arush, where have you been? We haven't seen you in ages.
Ma'am, actually, I was very busy with my some other classes also.
Okay, very good. Okay, so it's lovely to have you back. Um, so can you tell me, um, uh, what have you been doing today?
Ma'am, today first I woke up in the morning at 6 o'clock for my
Mhm.
school. After that, I went to school, then I came back. Then I joined 6:30 to 7:30 online classes. Then I'm joining your class now. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Okay, and Arush, can you tell me, um, uh, what what is it that lifts you up when you fall?
Ma'am, my family.
Your family. Okay. And can you give us an experience of a time when you were down and they lifted you up?
Uh, I don't remember mainly when family helped me.
Hmm?
Uh,
Can you
yes,
speak louder, Arush?
yes, ma'am. Like when I was on vacations, or sometimes my mark comes a bit poor, then then my mother father says that try to do your best. But sometimes my mother gets angry. I don't know why.
Okay. Okay, very good. And what is it that usually gets you down?
Usually, uh, my handwriting. My handwriting is improved. Like if you see my class one writing, you can't understand anything. If you
Mm-hmm.
compare from now writing from this present and past, if you compare it, but still my writing is now good. So you can understand everything. In my and my maths is not a good bit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I am a bit weak in maths.
Okay. So these things get you really down. You get you feeling down.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And how does your family lift you up? What do they do?
Ma'am, they say me that try to do next time good. So I try to do it. But sometimes, especially when I have pending work, I try to complete that also. In my exam time, sometimes I have. So I also try to complete that.
Okay. Okay. Very good. You're looking really good, Arush.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Arush.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, next we have Ananya.
Hi, Christine.
Hi, Ananya. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Yeah. Hi, Christine. Hi, everyone. My name is Ananya, and I'm currently pursuing my post graduation from XI Business School. I'm really sorry because my friends are continuously texting me. That's why I guess there is a ping in your computer as well. You can hear it.
Oh, okay. That's okay. No worries.
Yeah. And also, the day was pretty good because I had classes. I just returned from my classes. I had some good Indian food.
Mhm.
And I didn't go to the mess today, fortunately. And
Okay.
yeah, it's good. And the day was really well. And about the question that what lifts me up when I fall, I think if there is some movement which lifts me up is thinking about how far I have come, how the journey was, how I started, and where did I end. I think that's the only reason whenever I feel demotivated, whenever I feel like, I can't do something, or I'm not made for this. This is the only thing that makes me realize that I am much more than this. I can do anything I desire to do. And I think that's the only thing which lifts me up. And if there is a person who lifts me up when I fall, I think it's my mother, obviously, and also my best friends. They have all the way supported me to where I am today. And, coming from a completely different background to joining a B school, running the race for the best corporate job. So I think everybody has some contribution, but majorly my mom and my friends. Yeah.
Excellent, very good. And can you tell me of a specific instance where you felt like this?
Okay, so this might take time because there are
All
so many
right.
instances and that they have supported me, or I have supported myself. As I said, the feeling of telling myself that I can do it. I have come a long way. I cannot just quit. So yeah, so I am purely from a science background. Okay, I have studied science in my 11th, 12th, and then later on I was preparing for my medical, and I wanted to get into a medical school. I also, after the results, I was working day night, and it was really tough. But yet, I managed to grab a seat. Sorry, I'm really sorry. Grab a seat. That is to for the dental. I didn't get into MBBS, but I got the BDS seat. And I didn't want to do it because since my childhood it was my dream to get into MBBS. And suddenly you come your rank just falls down because of certain reason, and you get something else. You do not just everybody's told me that this is a good field, you could be a doctor again. That doesn't matter, it's MBBS or BDS. But they do not understand my dilemma of getting into BDS because I didn't want to, and something which I don't want to, I won't enjoy, I wouldn't do it. So that's fixed. So that particular time, it was only my friends and my mom who told me that, it's fine. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. It's not necessary. And people were like, you have gotten the seat. Why do you want to give it up? Like, it's very difficult to even get a BDS seat. And I was like, no, I don't want to do it. I won't do it. And they have all the way supported me. They didn't care what the society had to say. And of course, they did a lot for me. And also after that, strangely, I was in a situation where I had to choose some other stream because I didn't want to continue. I was already demotivated. I didn't want to, just go for it anymore because I really worked hard, but it didn't pay off. And it's fine. But I joined English literature. So I changed my background from science to arts. I learned arts and humanities. I changed my stream to literature. I did my graduation in English literature and humanities, and it was really fun. I learned a lot. I sometimes I feel like, what am I doing? And that time I let myself know that, this is also fun. You are just exploring so many things at a time, so it's fine. Then later on I chose going into a B school for my master's. So here I am doing my MBA. So it's quite a roller coaster, right? From science background to arts, then jump into commerce. So it's a kind of a thing. But yeah, all this while, these people have been there. And I think more than these people, I have motivated myself saying that, I cannot settle down for anything less. It's fine if I didn't get into MBBS. It's fine if I didn't make my career in literature. It's fine if I'm coming to MBA. And even if I don't find anything relevant, if I don't enjoy my work, I think I'll switch to something which I really, I think I'm in a exploring mode yet. But yeah, after coming to B school, I realized that, corporate is a thing for me. I can do it. and I'll definitely get a good get into a good company, work for them, work holistically for them. So I think, yeah, that makes me feel that, yeah, I can do it. So MBA is a thing for me. I'll do it for just for my sake. Yeah.
Very good. Excellent. Well, all I can say is that I can definitely relate to you, because I did a similar thing to you, which what you did, which was moved from science and onto and to the arts, and yeah, I did a lot of what you've done,
Yeah.
which and I know how difficult it can be to get out of a certain role that everyone thinks that you're heading toward, and that you also convince yourself that you must be within that and that
Yes.
only. And
Like, I think that is the most important thing, Christine, because if you don't convince yourself that you want to do something, I think nobody else can do that for you. And also, if I wouldn't have convinced myself that I am fit for this thing, then I wouldn't have been here. So I think, yes, you do a lot for yourself, and you have to realize it, because without you, your concerns and your acceptance, nothing is going to work out. So, yeah. For that reason, I
fantastic.
think you should be there for yourself. You are the stand for yourself. Rest, everybody will be there, of course. There are side people, those who have been for helping you or supporting you. But if you don't stand for yourself, nobody is going to help you, right? So I think, yeah, you should be
Absolutely.
there for yourself. I think that's the only motivation you should have in your mind. And rest, everybody is just contributing to that part.
Fantastic. Well done. Well
Thank
done, Ananya. Thank you very much.
thank you so much.
Okay, so next we have Rushan. Hi, Rushan.
Hi, Christine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, Rushan, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Hello, everyone. I'm Roshan Heather and I'm from Kolkata. Currently pursuing MBA from ICFI Business School in Hyderabad. My day went pretty well. I had two exams in a row and both of them went well. So I was just sleeping in my room, totally stress free. That's all. And about today's topic, I would just like to say that whenever I'm feeling down or upset, I don't try to chase that feeling away with happy thoughts or distract myself. I kind of allow myself to be in that state,
Okay.
that state. Sometimes, but at the same time, talking about who lifts me out, um, here, uh, touch wood, I have made some of very great friends here. Um, they never let me be lonely or on my own whenever I'm feeling down, especially in college and because of academic stress or whatever. I think that is the only thing that I can recall at this moment. I'm sorry, I was sleeping and I'm
Okay, no, that's fine.
nodding.
So you think about your college friends, that they are the
Yeah,
ones who help you.
yeah.
That's fine. And so so what kind of things have they helped you from? Can you recall maybe a particular instance where your college friends have really helped you? Is there something?
Yeah. Last semester, I was really struggling with economics. Okay. So I scored quite less marks in that. Not really bad, but I was disappointed with myself. So
Mhm.
after the exam ended, I ran to my room. I did not even tell anybody what my room number was, but I have a big group of friends, like 12 to 14 people in that group.
Mhm.
And they somehow found out my room number. They sent some people to get me out of my room, and they made sure that I did not go to my room alone. And they cheered me up the whole day. They were with me, and they even allowed me to cry and crib. And they eventually made sure that I was okay at the end of the day. And they, when they were finally sure that I was okay, then only they let me be alone.
Okay. And what is it that usually gets you down?
I'm I usually stress a lot about academics. That's it.
Okay. So
I
really,
seek academic validation.
So really and truly, they did find you at your worst, so to
Yeah.
speak.
Yeah.
Okay. And what kind of things did they say to help you through it?
Uh, they're just with me. They don't have to say anything. They distract me. Like, you know how friends are. They don't have to
Yeah.
motivate you. They just, okay, even if their presence matters, that's all.
Their presence. So just being there gave you some comfort.
Yeah.
Excellent. Very good. Very good. Thank you very much, Rushan.
Yeah.
Okay, next we have Lijul. Hi, Lijul.
Hello, Christine. Hi.
Hi, Lijul. How are you?
I am absolutely fine. And coming to my day, it was a pretty boring one, though I have 2 exams tomorrow after study and I'm pushing myself to just do it, just sit back and study. So, yeah, it was a pretty normal day. The weather over here is really good. And yes, that's it.
Which exams do you have tomorrow?
I'm sorry, what, Christine?
Which exams do you have tomorrow?
I have the managerial economics is there, and then I have the career management. So one of them I'm good at, one of them I don't have any clue about what I'm gonna do tomorrow. So
Oh
yeah.
boy. Okay. And what so what else can you tell us about yourself? Can you introduce yourself to everyone so that just in case
Yeah, sure.
anyone's here?
Yeah, sure. So hello everyone, I'm Rijal Mahapatra. I am from Odisha and currently pursuing my MBA from a B school from IBS Hyderabad. And what as a person I talk a lot, I'll say.
Okay.
I am someone who would keep on smiling no matter what. That is what I have learned from all these years till now. Let's see.
Okay, very good. And can you tell me what is it that lifts you up? So
I won't say there is. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry to cut you. Complete.
No. Carry on. That was my question. What is it that lifts you up when you were down? So I was just going to tell you today's question.
So, yeah, like there is not one factor I will say that like helps me out. Like mostly what happens when I am low, I don't express it. Either people just judge like the person who are close to me, they get to know from my, daily habit routines. They see me from my face and all, they get to know and all. Otherwise, I don't generally try to express because down the years, I have a lot of acquaintances, but there were very few people in my life who I could generally sit back and express things to. And other than that, it's sometimes difficult for me to confide things that I don't know how people will react to it unless and until I know someone that deeply that I could confide into. So over these years, I will say I've made myself in that way. I don't know, it is dark or it is sad, I don't know, but I've made myself learn to make myself happy. So I would rather, if I'm upset, I would go on a walk. I would go on a date with myself. I would like try to embrace the thought that okay, it's okay to feel like this, and it's okay. Things will get better eventually. It is not, and we like it's not that bad. People go through worse. It's not that bad that we cannot get through it. But yeah, there are certain times I feel, I don't know, some or other way now, even though I don't want anyone near me at that time, some or other, how I end up with a person who I could confide to. Either my friend, either someone I don't know at all. Like, I don't know how come it happens. I feel God is always there to, have you in your bad days somehow. Though I'm not a spiritual person, I always end up saying this. So, yeah, what I'll say is, I would love to be with someone who like sometimes I don't like to talk, and sometimes silence becomes very awkward to people. For me, if I can be with someone who could understand the silence in the room as well, is something I would love.
Okay. But what is it that usually gets you feeling so down? What is it that makes you fall?
Usually it's not my academics. Like I do get worried about it, but I'm the eldest daughter, and I also handle my family's business and all as well. A little bit or other, I help my father and all. And
Mm-hmm.
being an elder daughter, like now my mother starts confiding things to me. I
Mm-hmm.
cannot say things in front of her to give her support, because there are things that she wants me to console her with. She has been pampering me for my 22 years. Now I feel it's time I pamper her back. So I listen to her, but then things get into my head because I'm also new to this adulting thing. And things sometimes I don't understand how to deal with. And I have a sister, she's 8 years younger to me, and I cannot even, she comes and vent out things to me as well. So I am the venting machine for everyone, but then in the day I have to deal and give everyone a solution to all those thoughts. So sometimes it happens, it's mostly related to my parents, my personal life, I won't say academically. Friends sometimes make me upset, but not that much. I would rather say, yeah, most of my stress in my life is from my family, I'd say.
Okay, so what really gets you down, what makes you fall, and is really everyone kind of dumping their emotional load on you, and you have no way to cope with it, and you just want someone who will be there and just listen and be
Yeah.
quiet. But what do you do? I mean, if you don't have this person, what is helping you get through it? What is it, the one thing that's lifting you up? I get that you need to accept the way you feel. I understand what you're saying there, but eventually you need to come out of it. So
Yeah.
what is it that gets you out of it?
So yeah, I was searching for a way for a really long time, but recently I've taken up this habit of writing it out. And
Mhm.
there are things you cannot never say to anyone. You cannot sometimes, words just cannot come out of your mouth, and the way you want to express things, you just cannot. So sometimes I write it down. I write it down on a piece of paper, and I feel that diary is the most personal thing I have right now. Either I'll somehow dance. I love to dance. There's another way to vent it out as dance.
Mm-hmm.
Or other than all these things apart, there is a third option. I have also made, a handful of friends these days that I can talk to, and they will listen to me, and they will not, like, I don't need, just listen to me. I don't need solutions. I don't need it. Just I need to vent it out. Just let me vent it out, then you can go your way. So fortunately, I got 2 or 3 people like that in my life right now at this point, that I can happily say that yes, I can confide it to them, and you know, I won't feel vulnerable in that way. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's how I'm coping up these days, and I'm really liking this method. It's working. It's not stressing me out now much. Otherwise, mostly I go on a walk, I listen to music, I'll write it. Like like confiding to someone is a very, very last option I'll do. And mostly it's me and myself, but I think I've learned to make myself happy by doing very small things that I like to do myself, like my guilty pleasures and whatever it is.
Good, excellent. So some self-love.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
Fantastic,
the one.
brilliant, excellent. Well, I am a true believer of that. So you must do things every day that you love to do, because otherwise you end up just doing things for other people and never actually doing things for yourself, and you're the one who suffers at the end. So yeah, absolutely. So good luck tomorrow. I'm sure you'll do well.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Last but not least, we have Sangram. Hi, Sangram. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Hello,
Hi, Sangram.
myself Sangram Dora, living in Mumbai, working as an HR recruiter. Completed my graduation in IT, and after that, I've completed my post graduation in computer application. And my day was like a normal day for me. I went to my office. Now I am returning back home.
Okay. So Sangram, can you tell us what is it that usually lifts you up every time you fall?
Like if I fall or I feel like low, then I will talk to my mom, or else I would watch anime or read my mangas. great manga. That's it.
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry, your network's not clear.
I speak to my parents, or else I watch my favorite anime, or read the manga.
Okay, and can you give us a time where this happened? Can you give us a story of an
Like,
experience?
ma'am, I can say academic pressure, like when you have your entrance exam or any kind of exam, so you have so much pressure on yourself that sometimes it's like after, for example, if you're given the exam and you have failed that exam, and then you get pressure on yourself, so then parents support you regarding that. Like this time it has happened like that. Next time you can work more, put extra effort in doing that. So you can work hard on it. Like learn the mistakes that you have done, and then you can work hard. So you get to learn like that. 3 points from your parents is completely low about anything regarding anything you can ask your parents.
Okay, and what is it that usually gets you feeling so low?
Academic pressure or sometimes work pressure, but the work pressure is not there as of now.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, can you repeat that?
As of now, I don't have any. I was saying that first of all, that is the educational pressure.
Sangram, we've lost you.
Yes, I will. Hello,
Sangram, hello.
hello,
Okay, we had lost you there. We couldn't hear you. Can you repeat that, please?
hello,
Hello. Yes, we can hear you now.
hello. Yes, ma'am. I was saying that first point is the educational pressure that we have, that everyone has, like regarding the exam, and we get pressurized, or sometimes we get less marks and get low. So that is the one point. And the second point is the work pressure that we get. Sometimes extra workload that you get, so that stresses you out. Yes. Like workload if it gets increased, like you have given one work to do, you get 3 or 4 at a time. So that would create stress on you.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Sangram.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, guys. So today we've discussed what lifts us up when we're feeling down. We've also touched upon, yes, we do need to accept our feelings. This is not an escape from our feelings, but rather a way of recovering from them, because we can't always stay low. Yes, we accept our feelings, we deal with them, and then we move on. Otherwise, we remain stuck. So thank you for sharing with us your experiences and what it is that lifts you up, and also what it is that gets you feeling so down. So thank you for sharing your experience with us, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow, and I hope you have a lovely evening, and thank you all for joining, and lovely having you back,
Thank you, ma'am.
Arush. Thank you, guys.